Alright, and it looks like Bisu is actually going to win this battle again. Very poor management here by Savior. He's keeping his lurkers in the back. So Savior actually does manage to win this, but he lost a lot of Zerglings. He sent in his Zerglings and nothing else pretty much. So he did lose a lot of things. At this point we see that Savior is going to start getting some drones now, but he needs to get an expansion up and start getting those drones, because right now Bisu has a much better economy than Savior. Savior is going to get those Ultras, and he is going to get those Defilers very shortly though. And with those Defilers he's going to be able to Dark Swarm, and very nice there. But really still very bad by Savior. Don't know what he's trying to do. He sent in those Lurkers and burrowed them way too late. But he does have a pretty nice force of Hydras here, but there's a lot of Dragoons coming in, and I don't think they're going to be able to kill him. There's just too many Dragoons, and Savior is not doing this. He's not managing this very effectively. We see here that another expansion trying to go up for Bisu. Bisu's trying to expand again, just trying to take away all the expansions that Savior really needs. Savior needs those expansions, and Bisu is just completely denying them. Really good by Bisu. It's a very aggressive playstyle, and with that Dark Swarm, it was a wasted Dark Swarm. Archons do very little damage under the Dark Swarm, only their splash damage. So Dark Swarms are very effective against Dragoons and Archons. But the thing is that the Defiler was killed, and I still don't see any Ultralisks, which should be out. They should be out with the Defilers, and we see that now that Bisu is actually getting another expansion right now, and a really big attack coming on here for Bisu. Bisu is going to try and kill all these units. A lot of Zerglings going down, some Mutas coming out, but they're not going to be able to do anything. And Bisu just taking another expansion. This is not looking good for Savior at all. Even if he does manage to kill this attack, he may be able to kill that. Oh my god, a lot of Mutas going down for Savior. So even if Savior does manage to kill off that attack that's going on by Bisu, Bisu still has a really amazing economy right now. At this point, I would say that he is winning the game. Though it's still not clear. There's been lots of comebacks, but Savior really not managing his units effectively, losing way too many of them. And new expansion going up for Savior. Savior needs to get up at least a little more defense than that, though. He needs to get a few Lurkers, a Scourge or two, and an Overlord there, so it can defend against any small attacks while that expansion's going up. But you see there's only one Lurker there, so it's not going to be able to defend much. Finally, an Ultralisk Cavern is coming up very late, and you see here that Savior did have to cancel that hatchery, which was a really bad choice because he didn't have enough defense there, which ultimately is going to cost him the game if he cannot get another expansion up. He has a very bad macro right now, though he has some drones now. Look how many expansions that Bisu has. Bisu has too many expansions for the Zerg to handle. Unless we can see some very nice micro by Savior, he's not going to be able to take this game back. But a Dark Swarm over the cannons may work. I'm not sure if he's going to do that. But Savior does Dark Swarm over the cannons, and he's going to begin attacking. Okay, so that... Oh my god. Enemies for Bisu are actually coming back. I thought there was a drop over there. But right now, those Zealots coming up back, I don't think that the expansion for Bisu is going to go down. Even though there's a lot of Lurkers left, maybe he can take out all those probes. If he takes out all those probes, that would be very nice. Oh, well-played storm there by Bisu. Bisu is just crazy. He's just completely dominating this game. Bisu once again stealing another expansion. Oh, so that was a drop, but didn't really drop anything. But oh, okay, if he focus fires on that Nexus, he may be able to take it down. Savior needs to kill that Nexus. That may help him come back, but I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to kill it. Oh, two storms go off, and it... Oh god, Savior really needed to kill that Nexus. If he killed that Nexus, he would still have a slight chance. But right now he has a pretty low chance. But oh my god, this is really nice here. Savior desperately trying to kill that expansion, but he's just losing way too many Zerglings to storms. Right now that Bisu is actually storming his own units because he knows they can take more hits than Zerglings, and the Zerglings could have taken out that expansion, but there's just too many storms going off, and all the Zerglings are going to die again. So we see right now that just mass Zerglings here by... Mass Zerglings and Defilers here by Savior, and it's not going to work. So even though Bisu did not lose that expansion, Savior did lose a lot of units, and he only has pretty much mass Zerglings now. He got that Ultralisk cabin a while ago, but Savior never opted to get Ultralisks, and I think it's just because he doesn't have enough minerals, doesn't have enough gas, because Savior was completely denying him. But I see a force moving at the top left. Savior. Okay, so finally some Ultras are out, and they have full upgrades. I think, but we'll see if he's able to use this. If he pulls off a few good Dark Swarms, he may be able to destroy a few bases and expansions for Bisu. But Bisu at this point is really ahead in this game. He's gonna, if this attack seems like it will work. Savior just desperately trying to do one last thing, trying to make another drop. He's getting his overlords full of units, but we see here that he's forced to unload them since his main is being attacked, and the natural is going to go down because there's just too many storms going off. Actually, that was actually a pretty big amount of Ultras. I didn't see them before. So this is pretty much a last move for Savior. If these drops do not work, he will lose the game and he will GG out. So he's gonna desperately try and get these drops to work. A few well-placed storms may negate the drops, but we'll see if these drops are effective or not. I don't know why. Oh god, Savior is retreating again. Bisu knows that those drops could do a lot of damage, but actually the drops are gonna come in again, and there's a lot of Ultralisks and lots of Zerglings coming in again, and the Nexus will go down. Nexus does go down, but another drop going on at the middle right expansion. Ultra's going in first, taking in the hits, and they are going to go up. The Zergling's going to do the damage. Not sure, but this expansion may go down as well. Those cannons are taking quite a bit of damage there, and more Dark Swarms and Plagues going off. Doesn't seem like this attack will work. Pretty nice there by Bisu, who's actually blocking the Ultralisks and the Zerglings from getting up with his probes. So though there's quite a few amount of cannons taken out and one expansion taken out, Savior did not manage to do much. It seems that there's only 2 operating mining bases for Savior right now, which is by no means enough to produce a good amount of Ultras, but there is still quite a few left over, and well-placed storms were dodged, but we see that Savior is just can't concentrate. There's just Dark Templar storms going everywhere. His macro is not really good, and I gotta pause this.